This program is copyright of RHS TV. Any unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or retransmission without any express written consent is strictly prohibited.
Good evening. Welcome to Rogers High School. My name is Zach Land, bringing you this non-conference matchup between your Rogers Mounties and the Mansfield Tigers. There's your starting defense here for the Mounties, pitching Aubrey Gilliland. And then we've got Rosie Tumala behind the plate, her sister Laurel on first, Riley Fithian on second, Kinsley Mitchell at third, Kinsley Mitchell at shortstop, Rayleigh Wagner at third, Brooke Dixon left field, Casey Bell center, and Izzy Anderson in right. Your defensive starters there, brought to you by First MB.
Now batting, number 21, Cameron Infalt.
First up for the Lady Tigers, pitcher Cameron Infalt. First pitch misses for a ball. Next pitch misses outside. Gilliland falls behind in the count 2-0. Infalt swings over the top of that. Ball softly sent foul there. It's going to even up the count at 2-2 for Infalt. Tries to get her to chase outside, unsuccessful. Fills the count 3-2. It's going to be ball 4. Infalt gets to first with a walk. It's going to bring up Abby Smith for the Lady Tigers. Playing center field on defense. Batting second in the lineup. Softly hit to Mitchell. Gets it to second to record the out. It's going to put Smith aboard on a fielder's choice. It's going to be Bailey Quick. Watches ball 1. Fastball catches the outside corner there. 1-1 to Quick. Takes a lot off of that one. That curveball really froze Quick there. It's going to put Gilliland ahead early, 1-2. Ball's lifted. Another play for Mitchell. Settles under it. Records the out.
Now batting number 11, Daisy Nelson.
It's going to bring up the shortstop, number 11, Daisy Nelson. Nelson watches the first pitch, just misses for a ball. Gilliland delivers. Called strike, bottom of the zone, 1-1. It's the count to Nelson. Gets her to swing through one off the plate there. Gilliland dealing today. Doing a great job changing paces. This is a fastball in the off speed. Tried another off speed there. Misses just high. It's going to make it 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nelson. Ball's shot over in the bullpen. Two and two. Gilliland delivers. Gets the strikeout. Ends the inning. 1 runner on board with a walk and another one with a fielder's choice, and that's going to be a strikeout to end the inning. Gilliland sees 4 batters. We're going to hang out right here as we get ready for the bottom half of the inning. You're going to see Izzy Anderson, Rayleigh Wagner, and Brooke Dixon. Here's your batting order for the Lady Mounties. Brought to you by Signature Bank. Hey, we'd love to see you out here in person. I know it's an early start today, 4:30 for this non-conference matchup. It's a beautiful day here, mid-70s, slight breeze. I say slight breeze, that flag's hardly even moving out there. But great day for some softball. If you can't make it to the ballpark, we'll bring it to you on RHS TV. Make sure you follow our Instagram account at Mountie TV. Get all the coaches' interviews. We're going to have one with Coach Ray here next week. Coaches interview, player highlights, plays of the games, all on Instagram at Mountie TV.
Now batting number 21, Izzy Anderson.
As I said, leading off is Izzy Anderson. Hey, I'm going to drop something on you, James. Anderson slices that foul. Be 2-1. Pitching for the Lady Tigers, Cameron Infault. Anderson watches that, gets way ahead, 3-1 in the count. Slaps at that one. Looked like it might have been on the outside corner, maybe just off, but too close to not take a shot at for Anderson. Sticks her bat out there, makes contact. Full count to the senior Izzy Anderson. Makes contact off the backstop once again. That one shot to short. That's mishandled by Howard. Izzy's going to get to second.
Now batting. Number 8.
Depending on who's running the game changer, Izzy was right there, so might give her a hit. Might give her an E3 on the play. I'm not sure if that ball would have beat her to the bag or not. Either way, Anderson stands on second. Rayleigh Wagner to the plate. Watches that ball wide outside. Another ball outside. That one's also low. Another one away. Anderson to steal. She's in easily. So Rayleigh with a 3-0 count and a runner on third. Watches ball 4. So runners on the corner brings up Brooke Dixon. First pitch swinging, pulls that foul. Ball misses. I'm going to give Wagner second. It's uncontested steal. Should be 1-1 on the count. Two and one. Ooh, called outside strike on Dixon. Makes it 2-2. Ball shot foul. Stay here at 2-2. Easy to lay off there. And Dixon will take first. Eddie Oakley.
Now batting, number 20.
Free pass.
Rosie
At the plate now, Rosie Tumala. Bases loaded. You're going to have to pitch to her. First pitch swinging to short. It's going to be out at the plate. Not an easy out either.
Now batting, number 1, Laurel Tumala.
Now the other Tumala sister, Laurel, get her opportunity here. Bases loaded. Ball inside. Gets jammed. Great play by Bethany Mounts, able to capture that ball before it hits the ground. All the runners are held.
Now batting, number 5, Riley Fithian.
Brings up Riley Fithian. Second baseman watches the first pitch for a ball. How's that one back? Two outs. Called outside strike. Saw a very similar pitch to that just the last two at bats ago. Called on the outside corner there. Kind of a generous outside corner, but definitely called a strike. Consistent there. Misses for a ball. In fault. The ball's outside. Riley Fithian with the bases loaded. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. It's a full count. Here's the payoff pitch. It's going to be a ball, but swung at and fouled away. Full count once again. That one's lifted a shallow left, and that one's brought in by Whitaker. Mounties leave the bases loaded, and we'll be back here for the top of the second. Ashlyn Whitaker, the left fielder here. Next contact. Mitchell is able to catch that. Throws her out at first to Tumala.
Now batting, number 15, Molly Eastep.
This brings up Molly Eastep. First pitch swinging right at Kinsley Mitchell. She's had a lot of action today. There's been at least 4 balls hit directly at her. Now we'll see Addison Howard, first baseman. Watch his first pitch for a ball. Swings the second pitch directly at Riley Fithian. Pardon me. That was at Wagner, Rayleigh Wagner. About 4-pitch inning. Pretty good work for Aubrey Gilliland. We'll be right back here in just a moment.
Now batting, number 20, Casey Bell.
Up for your Lady Mounties, number 20, designated player Casey Bell. First pitch fouled back. That one misses inside. Foul back. Infault gets ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes in the count. Misses again inside. Evens up the count at 2-2. Does that ball go by? Full count here for Bell. It's going to be ball 4.
Now batting, number 11, Addie Yates.
It's the 3rd Mountie walk today for Infault. Addie Yates to the plate, the senior, playing center field tonight. First pitch, fouls that back. Be on the opposite side of the dish tonight. Normally catching for your Mounties, but tonight playing center field. to see Coach Ray mix things up a little bit in these non-conference games. That ball shot sharply to right. Bell digs in, ends up, after rounding, staying at second.
Now batting, number 9, Kinsley Mitchell.
Brings Kinsley Mitchell to the plate. Your freshman shortstop. Turns like she's going to bunt, pulls back. In the park, they have that as a called strike. Next pitch is swung on and sent to left field.
Now batting, number 21, Izzy Anderson.
That's a stand-up single. Now we got the bases loaded. For right fielder, Izzy Anderson. Tell you that's probably not what Infault wants to see. This leadoff hitter can be dangerous. He chokes up on the bat here. Runners on the move, ready to go on contact. Bringing an added level of difficulty here for Infault is you've got a slap hitter who's fast at the plate with 3 on deck. Lays down a bunt. Smart decision by Bailey London just to step on home.
Now batting, number 8, Rayleigh Wagner.
That's going to get Casey Bell out at home. First pitch outside to Wagner. Ball misses in the dirt. 2-0 to Wagner. Bases loaded for your Mounties. Be lifted foul over to the baseball fields. I don't think the game's at home tonight. I know that our varsity's down at Springdale, but we got a C-team game as well. I think that's also away. 2-1. Rayleigh's going to swing through that fastball. Ball's fouled back into the parking lot. Ooh, lays off that off-speed pitch up and in. It's going to bring bases loaded, 1 out, full count for Rayleigh Wagner. That ball's high. It's going to walk in the first run of the game for your Mounties.
Now batting, number 4, Brody Dixon.
Now we're going to see Brooke Dixon. Watches ball 1. She reached last inning on a walk. Not this time, though. She sends that to right field. That's going to be trouble. But it is handled by Bentley Hoover. However, it does score a run for your Mounties. Call it a sac fly to right. The ball is fair. Not exactly what we're looking for there, but Tumala ends up grounding out there. Your Mounties put 2 on the board, and they lead Mansfield 2-0 after the second inning. We'll be back for the top of the third here shortly.
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way. Come on in and see for yourself.
Now batting, number 5, Bailey London.
Bailey London for the Lady Tigers. It's 1-0 to London. That ball is lifted in foul territory. The Tumala sisters almost collide, but Laurel able to bring that in.
Now batting, number 1, Bethany Mounts.
Bethany Mounts, the second baseman, up to bat. Watches ball 1. Evens up the count, 1-1. That ball's also foul. Wagner tries to get over there, unable to. That bounces off the top of the dugout. One and two. That ball's fouled back off the net. Still 1 and 2. Mounts lets that go by for a ball. 2-2 is the count. Gilliland delivers. That one's pop foul. Toom was unable to get underneath it quickly enough. It's going to give Mounts another opportunity. Pulled a string on that one, that curveball, but misses high, full count. Way behind that fastball, Gilliland gets another strikeout, her second of the day.
Now batting, number 21, Cameron Infalt.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Tigers, pitcher Cameron Infalt. This one's the first pitch, fouled into the dugout. Ball misses outside. Ball misses high. Makes it 2-1 to Infalt. Foul back. That ball sent foul. Cooper gets out of the way there. Cooper's taking pictures for us tonight. Ball's headed right his direction. Still 2-2 to Infalt. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Aubrey Gilliland on the mound puts the buyer for strike 3, her third strikeout of the game. We're coming back to the bottom of the inning. You're going to get to see the Tumala sisters, Laura Tumala, We'll see Laurel Tumala, Riley Fithian, and Casey Bell here to lead off the bottom of the third. Laurel Tumala swings on the third pitch, grounds to short. Nelson to Howard to record the out.
Now batting, number 5, Riley Fithian.
First pitch to Fithian misses low and away. Jams are a little bit, but shallow center. Smith able to bring it in.
Now batting, number 20, Casey Bell.
Now we'll see the designated player, Casey Bell. First pitch misses for a ball. One and one's the count. Swings through that ball for a strike. 2-2 is the count to Bell. The ball's lifted to right field. It's going to be down. Casey Bell with a single.
Now batting, number 11, Addie Yates.
Addie Yates, last inning, had a single. Later came around and scored. Trying to keep that momentum going here in the third inning. Ball inside. That ball's high. Easy for Yates to lay off of. Another ball high. Yates ahead early, 3-0. Infalt's really settled in this inning. Prior to Yates, she had the first two hitters out, and then Bell singled on a 2-2 count. She falls behind in the count to Yates, 3-0, but she's definitely had a better outing this inning. It's going to be a walk, 4 straight pitches.
Now batting, number 9, Kinsley Mitchell.
Hensley Mitchell reached on a fielder's choice to left field earlier. It's a 5th straight ball from Infalt. The ball's lifted to third. Quick makes easy work of that. That's going to be the third out for your Mounties. We'll be right back after we hear a quick message from our sponsors. First pitch misses to Abby Smith. That ball sent deep to left, brought in by Dixon. Record the first out of the inning for your Mounties.
Number 23, Bailey Quick.
First pitch in there for a ball. Third baseman Bailey Quick. Another one sent to left. That one's going to be in foul territory. One and one to Quick. Takes some off of that one, but just misses for a ball. Fastball misses high. Gilliland now is behind 3-1 in the count. Quick. That one's shot foul. Full count to the third baseman, Quick. That one misses, bounces across the plate.
Now batting, number 11, Daisy Nelson.
It's going to be the second runner Lady Tigers have had aboard, both on walks. Gilliland still with the no-hitter. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud. Brings up Daisy Nelson. That one misses for a ball. It's foul. Fouled off back into the parking lot. Swings through a fastball there. Nelson falls behind 1-2. Gilliland's got one out and a runner on first. She's ahead of Nelson. That ball shot back up the middle. Mitchell over to Fithian. Can't quite turn the double play.
Now batting, number
Nelson's going to
4,
reach on a fielder's choice. Ashlyn Whitaker, left fielder, fouls that one off to the baseball field. Gilliland still with a runner on first. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. A 1-1 count to Whitaker. That ball's fouled off towards the head coach over on third base. One and two to Whitaker. Ball's chopped foul. See it again. Whitaker staying alive in this at bat. Ball's fouled back. One and two to Whitaker. She's seen 6 pitches, about to see her 7th at this at bat. Watches that one miss way outside. Comes the 8th pitch of this at bat from Gilliland. Whitaker trying to time her up. That's going to be an off-speed pitch. Be the first hit for the Tigers. Be a single from Whitaker. And that is on me, Aubrey. Blame the announcer on that one. Not supposed to talk about no hitters, and I did. So runners on first and second. Called strike down in the zone to Molly Eastep. She lined out on the first pitch swinging back in the second inning. Hit it right at Kinsley Mitchell. Ball misses high. One and one. Puts a fastball by up in the zone. Gilliland trying to get out of her first jam of the day. Bounces that one. Runners both advance. Now Molly Eastep has 2 runners in scoring position. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Deuce is wild. That ball sent to center field. Yates comes in. Take that back. That's not Yates. I'll have to figure out who got substituted out in center field. I had Yates on my starting roster there, but that's going to be the 3rd out for your Mounties. We'll be back for the bottom half of the inning here in just a moment. That last out recorded in center field was Casey Bell. Coach Ray shifting things around a little bit here for this non-conference match. Izzy Anderson at the plate watches ball one. It's that bunt down. It's thrown out at first there. Sorry, my
Now batting.
technical director had to step out. I'm trying to run the cameras and the audio here. I'll do my best I can. Ball shot off to center and put away by Smith.
Now batting. Number 4, Brooke Dixon.
Brooke Dixon to the plate. Ball shot right down the right field line. It's going to go to right field. Hoover gets that ball in, but Dixon
3, Rosie Tumala.
on first with a single. This brings Rosie Tumala playing catcher today. Dixon with the steal. That ball shot right back up the middle. Misplayed at first. That's going to score Dixon from second. And Tumala on the throw home is going to end up at second.
Now batting. Number 1, Laurel Tumala.
Laurel Tumala at the plate. Looking to trade places with their sister. Actually, there's going to be a pinch runner for Rosie, potentially. Yep. Going to see. Laurel watches the first pitch inside for a ball. It's that next pitch right at the third baseman.
This inning break is brought to you by Pickleman.
To be out number 3.
Mounties Softball Club.
And we'll be back after this message from our sponsors.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Top of the fifth inning, that ball's fouled back to Addison Howard. The top of the fifth inning here, 1-1. Pitch misses outside. Aubrey Gilliland still pitching here in the fifth inning. Gets her swing at that pitch, 2-2 to Howard. Ball misses up. Howard lined out in the second inning to third. Gets called for strike three. It's a fourth strikeout of the day for Gilliland. See the catcher Bailey London at the plate. Lifted a ball fouled on the right field line, was caught by Tumala. This time hits the gap over to left field. That's another base hit for the Lady Tigers.
Now batting, number 1, Bethany Mounts.
Second baseman Bethany Mounts to the plate. Turns the bunt. That's going to be foul. Tries to lay out a bunt again. Foul once again. Gilliland ahead, 0 balls and 2 strikes to Mounts. Watches strike 3, and that's the second backwards K of the inning.
Number 21, Cameron Infalt.
Catches are looking there as that ball catches the corner of the strike zone. Pitcher-pitcher matchup coming up. Cameron Infalt. A 1 cent foul. Pulls a string on that one. An off-speed pitch just misses. Once again, Gilliland trying to change the pace. Goes back to the fastball. Misses somewhere. Another fastball in there for a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. Runner on first. Gilliland pitching to Infalt. Infalt lifts that to shallow right. Izzy Anderson makes light work of it for out number 3. 2 strikeouts, fly out to right. We'll be back here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Should see Riley Fithian, Casey Bell, Addie Yates.
Tonight's game is sponsored by the Moraine Cafe, the greatest in fun. Now batting, number 5, Riley Fithian.
Leading off for your Mounties, Riley Fithian. First pitch is in there for a strike. Ball away. Makes it 1-1. Another ball. 2-1's the count to Fithian. I believe Fithian got moved over to shortstop. We'll see if that's correct. And Padilla put in there. 3-1's the count. She's going to take first on a base on balls. Casey Bell up to the plate. Swings through the first pitch. 50 and sliding into second. It's in there safely. Like Coach Ray might have had a hit and run on. 50 was going all the way. Move the runner over there. Addie Yates to the plate. Ball's called strike, bottom of the zone. Ball inside. The catcher checks on 50 and at third. That ball slapped back up the middle. Nelson to Howard to record the out. Yates with the sacrifice RBI ground out.
Now batting, number 6, Ava Padilla.
Good intel. We've got Ava Padilla at the plate now. 2 outs. Lifts that one to left. Whitaker catches a can of corn there. Retires the Mounties. We'll be back here for the top of the 6th after we hear a message from our sponsors. We got Addison Howard, first pitch swinging. The 6-3. Sorry, Abby Smith.
Now batting, number 23, Bailey Quick.
Number 13, Abby Smith to the plate. Pitching change this inning. Mackenzie Scott on the rubber. First pitch to Quick, misses for a ball. That one's shot foul, just barely. One and one to Quick. Just misses inside. Up and in. One just misses as well. Quick in the ultimate hitters count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Probably going to be keying in on a fastball here from Scott. Can't quite catch up to as that's lifted foul. Easy decision to hold off on that one because it's very low and in. Sends her to first base.
Daisy Nelson.
Shortstop Daisy Nelson with a runner on first. Steps up and digs in. Yates tries the back pick to Tumala. See if she can get quick at first. Not quite in time. 1-0 to Nelson. This is again. Quick's going to take second, uncontested. This guy right here, this is who you need to be. This guy's got a plate full of 5 dogs coming across the screen. Hope he's coming up here to bring everybody hot dogs in the booth. As much as we love to show you these baseball and softball games, you can enjoy them at the comfort of your own home. 3-0 is the count. Runner on second. You do miss out on that ballpark dog if you're not here. Way off. That's going to send Quick to third. Four straight balls to Nelson. Last one, wild pitch. Quick gets to third. 2 wild pitches in that at bat. It's the second and third. So now you have runners on the corner for Ashlyn Whitaker. Whitaker, the first hit of the game off Gilliland, back in the 4th inning to left field. Runner goes to second with the pickoff attempt, trying to get home. They do make it. Ava Padilla tries to run up and cut that ball off and get it home as they had the double steal on, trying to get that play at second, trying to sacrifice the runner at second, but they didn't have to, so they tried to make the play at home, unable to. Get Quick out at home, and that's going to be the first run for the Lady Tigers. We fix our scorebug here. Mounties lead 4-1. 2-0. Make that 3-0 to Whitaker. It's a base on balls there.
Now batting number 15, Molly Easton.
Coach Ray is going to make the call back to Aubrey Gilliland, our original pitcher. Come back in here in the top of the 6th inning. She's going to inherit runners on first and second from Scott. 1 out. First pitch to Estep, misses high and away. Another pitch misses for a ball. Ball misses outside. 3-0 will be the count to Eastham. Four straight balls will load the bases. That will bring the go-ahead run to the plate here. Addison Howard. Howard struck out last inning looking. Swings through a changeup. Gilliland goes back to the fastball for strike two. Aubrey ahead. No balls and 2 strikes can really kind of go with her favorite pitch here. She went with a fastball outside, try to get Howard to chase, unable to. Bases loaded, infielders in double play depth. Called strike. Looking once again.
Now batting, number 5, Bailey London.
It's going to be 5 strikeouts for Gilliland on the day. Pardon me, 6 strikeouts. London watches that one outside. 1-0. Foul back. Bailey London recorded the second hit. 2 hits here for the Lady Tigers. She recorded a hit last inning to left field. We're going to hold the runners there. That wild pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike to London. London does represent the go-ahead run. The Tigers trail the Mounties 1-4. Watches a pitch that was just outside but close. Brings up 3 balls, 1 strike. As I was saying, bases loaded, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Strike right down the middle, fills the count. Aubrey Gilliland looking to put a fastball past Bailey London, unable to. Foul back. Once again, full count, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Gilliland delivers, misses high.
Now batting, number 1, Bethany Mounts.
It's going to bring in a run on that walk. Mounties lead 4-2. Bases loaded. Here's Bethany Mounts. First pitch swinging. Pick your base. Gilliland goes home. Records the third out of the inning. Your Mounties maintain the lead 4-2 going into the bottom of the sixth inning. Hang out with us right here. We're not going anywhere. Yeah, you got to make it out here for a softball game. Right now, we've got a promotion from Pickleman's. Pickleman's came out and gave everybody green cups and little stress relievers. You take them and throw them at your brother and sister, auntie, nephew, whoever you want. Come out and get some concessions, support your Mountie athletics. The tennis team is working the concession stand tonight. Best Frito pie west of the Mississippi, on the west side. It's your Frito pie for $3. Come on out here to the ballpark. Great non-conference matchup. Appreciate Mansfield coming up and making the trip today, just under 2 hours. A bus ride away from Mansfield, Arkansas. Great non-conference game to start the week off. We got a short week here at Rogers High School, 4 days. Out of school for vacation day on Friday. It's also prom, so a lot of people are excited about having the full day off for prom night. We're going to see Izzy Anderson at the plate now here to start the bottom of the sixth inning. First pitch is way outside for a ball. That ball slapped, cut the line. Yeah, that's the line. That's a fair ball. Izzy's going to round first and get into second easily. Great piece of hitting as that just hits the line. Call it the foul line, but it's actually fair. Hits the line and then rolls foul. It's going to put her on second base to start the inning. Brings up Rayleigh Wagner. Already in great position here with a runner on second. Watches the first pitch for a strike. The bottom outside corner of the strike zone. Swings through that pitch. Strike two. As he goes ahead and steals third. Wagner turns, shows bunt, pulls back, rifles that one out to right center. That's going to be off the wall. She digs in for two. Easily a stand-up double by Rayleigh Wagner. The Bats have come alive and got hot here in the sixth inning. It's going to extend your Mountie lead 5-2. Brooke Dixon lifts that foul territory. Nelson's able to take care of that.
Now batting, number 23, Rosie Tumala.
Now we'll see Rosie Tumala dig in. That ball's hard hit and foul. Ooh, swings through a fastball there. Gets behind in the count. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Infault still strong on the mound here in the 6th inning. Ball misses. 1-2. Take a look over at the baseball team. Springdale just scored. Now it's Rogers 4, Springdale 1 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Infault misses inside there. Talking to Coach Taylor over the weekend, I said, what's Springdale look like baseball? He said they're pretty scrappy, so they get a run across in the 4th inning here. Infault again. Gets a strikeout on the outside corner. Some of the Mountie fans, not a huge fan of that call. Thought it was a little wide from behind the plate. It was close. A great pitch from Infault. Tumala, first pitch swinging down the left field side. It's going to score Wagner from second. Tumala stands up on second herself. She said, let's just trade places here.
Now batting, number 5, Riley Finn.
Now we'll see Riley Fithian at the plate. Calls time. London tries to frame that for a strike, but it's too far outside. Ball 1 to Fithian. Two and 0 to Fithian. Ball sent high to left field. Recorded for an out from Whitaker. That's going to be the end of the 6th inning. Mounties plate 1 run and lead 6 to 2. They scored 2 runs there. We'll be back here after a quick message from our sponsors.
At Arvest Bank, we believe financial confidence should be within reach for everyone. Whether you're just getting started, planning for your future, or starting a new chapter, we're here to help you plan and reach your goals every step of the way. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
First pitch fouled back by Infault. Gilliland's going to get a new ball here. Nice pitch from Gilliland. It's fouled back. Misses high. You're 1 ball, 2 strikes to Infault. Gilliland tries to get her to chase outside. Has no luck there. Pitch misses high. Fills the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Cameron Infault. Fastball right down the middle for strike 3.
Now batting number 13, Abby Smith.
At the plate, center fielder Abby Smith. One for 2 on the day. The hit to left field and a ground out. She had a fielder's choice in the first inning. Ball smacked back to the backstop for a foul, strike 1. Gilliland's 2 outs away from getting out of this game. Your Mounties lead 6-2 on top of the 7th. Massive change of speed as she throws that curveball in there. And that's hard for these hitters to wait on. Gilliland likes to follow that with a fastball. See if she goes back to it here. She does. You got to catch up to that fastball right after seeing that breaking ball. About 8 to 10 mile per hour difference between her fastball and her curveball. Tries to get her with the off-speed pitch there. It's fouled back. Gilliland still ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. Smith in the front of the batter's box. Checks her swing. Check with first base. She did not go. I didn't think she went either from back here, but courtesy check to the first base umpire. 1-2. She goes on that one. That's a single to center. Decent piece of hitting there from Smith.
Number 33, Bailey Quick.
Next up, Bailey Quick. She's walked her 2 last plate appearances. Not planning on walking here. She hits that one foul. Scored the first run for the Lady Tigers last inning. That ball's lifted to left field. Dixon handles that one fairly easily there.
Daisy Nelson.
Could have been challenging, but she got a good jump on the ball. Daisy Nelson, the shortstop, trying to keep the Tigers' hopes alive. Gilliland with the fastball down the middle. There's that off-speed pitch. It's fouled back. Two outs, no balls, 2 strikes here to Nelson. Does not chase that ball outside. Swings over the top of a curveball, and that's going to be it today. Going to be it for the game, this varsity matchup, non-conference. I've got Gilliland down for 8 strikeouts. And that's a final of 6-2. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow we will have a matchup. The baseball team will host the Springdale Bulldogs. Then be sure to tune in. We've got soccer on Thursday and then another baseball game on Friday at noon. So a lot of RHS TV sporting events this week. If you can make it out here, we'd love to have you. If not, you can watch on RHS TV. Follow us on Instagram, Mountie TV. Roll Mounts.